ज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनं शलाकाचक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। नमो विष्णुपदाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिनीति नमस्ते सरस्वतीदेवे गौरवाणी प्रचारणे निर्विशेषशून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्री गौरवत्तरिंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम हरे हरे। Can everyone see the screen?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Kadam Makanan Prabhu, my obeisances to your lotus feet. Abraham Govind Prabhu, my obeisances to your lotus feet. Amrit Nandini Mataji, my obeisances to your lotus feet. Anand Kishore Mataji, Bhagyashri Mataji, Chaitanya Prabhu, Gauri Jivani Mataji, Jagadish Prabhu, Jagannath Prabhu, Jairada Mataji, Ketan Kanai Krishna Lakshmi Vijay Mataji, Madhavi Gopika, Madhuri Gopi, Nandini Sundari Mataji, Prana Govinda Prabhu, Madhuri Gopi Mataji, Praneshwar Prabhu, Prema Palli Mataji, Priya Mataji, Radha Bhavani Mataji, Drakshita Mataji, Rasa Vilasini Radha Mataji, Supriya Gopika Mataji, Sukumari Radha Mataji, Ujjwala Bhakti Mataji, Vranda Sundari Mataji. My obeisance to all of you at your lotus feet, dust off your lotus feet. If you give blessings, because the verse I am speaking is deadly. You all have blessings for me. So, I discussed this yesterday program, but I'm just repeating today. But the 7th verse, Pratishtasa Drishta Swapacharmani me hridinate natet Katam sad prema sprasati suchiretan nanumana sadatvam sevasya prabhudaita samantamatulam etatam nishkasya tvaritamihyatam Veshayati Saha. As long as the unchaste dog-eating woman of desire for prestige dances in my heart, how can the chaste and pure lady of love for Krishna touch it? Therefore, O mind, you should always serve the incomparable, beloved devotee commander of Krishna's army, who will immediately throw out the unchaste woman and establish pure lady of love in their heart. Hare Krishna. Everyone listened? The translation?
Yes, Prabhuji.
So, Drishna Swapacha Ramani Pratishtasa. I yesterday, for somebody, they heard this, Bhakti Riksha people, that's no problem. If you can, we'll just recall, we go back. We just go back. What is that fourth verse? Fifth verse is lust, Kama Krodha Lobha Moha Mada Matsarya. Sixth verse is donkey urine. Then seventh verse is desire for prestige. Seventh verse is desire for prestige. Sir, my obeisances. Your lotus. So, see, Raghunath Das Goswami is telling, I have a question for all of you. I'm talking to myself also. Should I ask? I'm talking to really myself. I need your blessings so that, I have a hope. Because I know I'm stuck at fourth verse, actually, if not fifth verse. So, actually, one time Jayapata Maharaj told one devotee, desire for prestige is like a dog eating prostitute, he said. So can you believe when a dog dies, nobody goes close to it. How many of you have seen a dead dog? So much bad smell. The pots are all open up. It's very, what do you call, the word is jugupsa. Abominable. What is that? Abominable. But there is a beautiful lady, but she is eating that. Will we enjoy that lady? Even though she is beautiful. But even the sight of her touching her, even if she is beautiful. So the desire for prestige is like that. This is Manah Siksha. I'm talking to myself. Yugal Kishore Das. Please, Krishna, my Lord, help me. So, what is that? Drishta Swapacha Ramani Parapratishta. Swapacha means dog. Dog eating prostitute. She's like that. Our desire for prestige is like that. Actually, Lord Chaitanya speaks of humility. Pranada Visunichena. Raghunath Das Goswami also trains us by giving up the impurities so that we'll slowly develop this quality of humility will naturally come out. So this is a Manah Siksha. You're all listening? You know, Krishna went to Duryodhan. How fortunate Duryodhan is, just to take darshan of Krishna. How fortunate is? How fortunate is Duryodhan? Hey, what's happening? How fortunate is Duryodhan? Krishna went to him and said, Duryodhan, the kingdom belongs to Pandavas. They made a plan like that. The elders made a plan. They want to give the kingdom to your father. Interim government, time being. So once Maharaj Yudhishthira becomes 21, then the kingdom has to be given to them. At least you don't want to give half of the kingdom, give. If not 5 villages. But now what happened? You've sent him to forest. You have sent him to forest, sent them to forest. Now they came back. Now they came back and they're asking. They finished. They finished 12 years of incognito. So 12 years of vanvas and 1 year incognito. So give the kingdom back. So Duryodhana is telling, hey, look, I'm Raraj. I am like an emperor. I am ruling the kingdom very well. And, they don't deserve it. They don't deserve it. And if you really ask me, you should not come and ask like this. And in fact, Duryodhana tried to even bribe Krishna actually. So Duryodhana is so wrong. So if Duryodhana wanted name and fame, and because of that, he had a lover. What is a lover? Deceit. Who is the lover? Deceit. Whom is he cheating? Himself. Whom is he cheating? Duryodhana is cheating himself. So, what is that? What is name? Madhavendra Puri. Madhavendra Puri. When Krishna told the Pujari, Pujari, I have kept a kheer, I have stolen kheer for my devotee Madhavendra Puri. Just go and give it to him. Madhavendra Puri took the kheer. How many of you know what Madhavendra Puri did afterwards?
Left that place.
Left that place immediately. He ran away. He ran away from that place. That is a devotee. I don't want name and fame. Why Srila Prabhupada became very successful? Srila Prabhupada wanted only Krishna to be glorified. You know, I'm sure his godbrothers might have had the same mentality. But because of the hardships Srila Prabhupada went through, I mean, I really cannot give a result. I mean, I cannot speak why Krishna empowered Srila Prabhupada. But Prabhupada had his quality. What is that? He wanted genuinely Krishna to be glorified. Prabhupada did not want his glorification. Prabhupada did not want his glorification. This name for prestige is deadly. 50 years ago, when people would take selfie, like cinema stars would come, they would take their pictures and put it in their homes. And 20 years ago, when cinema star comes, you and cinema star standing next to each other and you take a selfie. But nowadays, you would put cinema star in the background and you take selfie with you. That cinema star is great because you are with him. Who is great in this? You, yeah, me. I am great. You're listening? Amazing, right? Wow. So this, uh, you know, I want to, I want to be in the front lines. I want everyone to know I'm a great devotee. I did it. I don't want. If you want, you may get it, but Krishna is not happy with you. If you want, you may get it, but Krishna is not happy with you. Then what is the use of that name, that prestige? It is a dog eating woman. Dog eating, not woman, prostitute. Do we really want it? I have a question for all of you. I want name and fame. I want to be famous. Yes, you will convince the whole world you don't want it, but Krishna knows you want it. Krishna is not happy. Do you want that name and fame? I want to ask this question myself. If Krishna is not happy, I don't want it. If Krishna is not happy, I don't want it. One has to take a vow. Otherwise, drashtaswapacha ramani. You know, what is that? Pratishtasa. This pratishta is like a. Actually, we have to put these pictures in our room and every day meditate. How many of you agree with that? Otherwise, it's like our mind is like a donkey, dog tail. We agree, like we are like Kamsa. When Kamsa saw Durga, Kamsa temporarily changed. But when Kamsa met with the ministers, and because of the ministers' association, Kamsa became again Kamsa. And he joined their hands and he wanted to search, trace out where Krishna is, and he wanted Putana to kill him. So, yes, when Durga Devi came, Durga assumed the eight-armed form. Kamsa was actually transformed because Durga was his worshipable deity. So, the transformation for insincere person doesn't stay long. How many of you are listening? Yeah. The conditioning is very deep. Marich could have helped Ram. People still say he helped. But I feel, there is another angle also. Because of the conditioning, Marich helped Ravana. He imitated Ram's voice and called Lakshman. Conditioning. How many of you agree? Even though we know what is very good, sometimes we will not be able to apply. That should not make us depressed. It should make us humble. Time is running out. We are not this body. And what is that? Suchir sadhu prema. As long as we hold on to this last residual impurity in our heart, Suchir sadhu prema, that sadhu prema will not touch us. Sadhu prema, it will not, that Krishna's love will not touch us, even if it is next door, even if we have deities, even if I dress, even if I give classes. That's why donkey urine, the Nirapeksha sadhu, some people may be dancing before the Lord very gracefully, elegantly, maybe impress the whole world, a nice dancer, but they are dancing for the pleasure of Drushta Swapacha Ramani Pratishtasa. Ego and for the name and fame. Hare Krishna. For the donkey urine, to bathe in donkey urine. Hare Krishna. Like I've been to, we have been to Mayapur, with such a holy place, spiritual masters. But I want to go there to bathe in donkey urine, or I want to eat the dog eating. I want to have the association of dog eating prostitute. So Mayapur is very powerful, but I am surrounded by dog eating prostitute and donkey urine. Mayapur is purifying me, but the donkey urine is contaminating me. But of course, mercy is more powerful, no doubt. But as soon as you come back, filled with donkey urine, filled with drushta swapcharamani pratishtasa. That's why many people want liberation. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, love of God. As the days progress and as I go deeper and deeper, I'm realizing, I should hold on to Lord Chaitanya's feet, hold on to Nityananda Prabhu's feet. I'm not qualified to, Radharani means like what is that? Trillion electric volt, purity. I don't have qualification. How many of you are agreeing? Huh? Amazing. I mean, nobody's. So, and this Pratishtha as a deceit. Yes. This Pratishtha as a lover. What is that? Deceit. Arival, how are you? Nice meeting you. Oh, no. Amazing, Oh, so nice. Amazing. And you bless. Genuinely, you bless. Why? You don't want donkey urine. You pray. But deceit. Why? Heart is not pure. Heart is impure. Somewhere in the inner layers of the heart, you're enjoying. You're enjoying. That's why Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, actually, no, third and fourth verses are Yoga Ruksha. Nadanam najanam na sundarim. We unfortunately say Sadanam Sadjanam Sasundarim. What do you think? So then what happens? Anybody, whatever the plans we have to subtly enjoy, when one person is coming in our way, we consider that person enemy. That person is initiated, a devotee, or to be initiated, whatever, chanting Hare Krishna, still we consider him as enemy. Though we are very good at giving class in Vaishnava Parad. See the thick conditioning, sirs and ma'ams. So we have given up a lot, but because of this one quality and her boyfriend deceit, now again they'll start generating children, lust, anger, and vigor. So you'll go back to the fourth verse, fifth verse again. Wow. How many of you agree Maya is amazingly wonderful? Do you agree or not?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Maya is amazing. Krishna Prema is a, natural, transcendental, eternal, sweet nectar in Krishna Prema. But we are so close between that eternal flow of Krishna Prema and the standing is our stinking Drashtasvacharamani pratishtasa, that dog-eating prostitute of prestige. And we are unable to taste Krishna's nectar. Finally, with all we have crossed, we traveled in the deserts, we traveled in the, what is that, muddy lands, and we came so close to reaching Krishna. But then the darkness, what happened? Why is the darkness? There is a pratishta and deceit totally covering us with 1 millimeter thickness. If you break it, what is there? Eternal natural Krishna prema. But we don't know it's only 1 millimeter or 1 centimeter thickness. We have to just give it up. What is the best way? That's why Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami says, Das, 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 Dasanu, Dasa. But mind says, Bas, Bas, Basanu, Basa, Bas. Wow. Raghunath Das Goswami is, that's why Raghunath Das Goswami. You know? So today, Bhaktivinoda Thakur has institutionalized the organization out of compassion. But if you are not careful, we'll be, swept off in that preaching mood only to accumulate followers for us. Means we are looking for a donkey urine of 6th verse, Pratishta and deceit in the 7th verse. How many lifetimes will take? I don't know. We want the whole world to rotate around us. Then why, we criticize Vaishnavas? I'm honest with you, at this, actually, whatever I'm telling is just, I'm just presenting my consciousness. Wow. And that too, it is a loop. This Pratishtha and her friend deceit, they'll take us to 4th verse again. Hare Krishna. So suddenly you jump into 7th verse, like it's like immigration, you stand, you have right visa, no, then you go back. अरे यार इधर आने की इतना इधर आने के बाद भी आप मेरे को भेज रहे हैं. हाँ. Or like you play, this what is that, snake and ladder, and there you throw two, and there is a tiny snake. It will push you back 3 steps lower. But again, you work very hard. Finally, you'll come again. Again, you realize you have a, what is that? Dog eating prostitute prestige is there. That's why Prabhupada is extraordinary. Saraswati Thakur is extraordinary. Gaur Kishore Das Bhajan are extraordinary. They are jivas, but they occupied altars. Bhaktivinoda Thakur. Why? Their motives are pure. So we may not be pure yesterday, but should be pure today. Or if we have that sincere, Krishna will purify us tomorrow. Krishna will purify us tomorrow. When the purity is there, or sincerity is there, let me talk purity, sometimes people will be depressed. Then sincerity. We know, actually now we have impurity. But what can we do? Kali Yuga products, byproducts. Yugal Kishore Das, first product number 1. So what is that? Then what do you have to do? Pray intensely, chant intensely. Something good happens, give it to Guru and Krishna. So what is that? We have to pray sincerely, chant sincerely. Prabhu Daita Atula Samanta. So we need to pray to the Krishna's devotees. We need to pray to Krishna's devotees. So Pandavas, we need to pray to Pandavas, Ambarish Maharaj, you know, what is that? Bhaktapada Tulyara, Bhaktapada Jala, Bhaktabhakta Savasashati Namahabala, Itina Sevahite Krishna Premahaya, Puna Puna Sarvasastre, Pokariya Kaya. So what we have to do? We should worship devotees. We should worship devotees. They will drive away. We cannot drive away. You know. So the root of deceit is honor. Desire for honor. I'm an engineer. I'm a doctor. I'm a rich man. I have this much money. I have this much power. I'm a preacher. I have this many followers. I. That I will make a hole in the eye. Can I tell a small story and finish it?
Yes.
Huh? Kanakadas, the lengthy story I used to tell in the past, but nowadays I'm not telling it, but I'll tell. Kanakadas, got Krishna's mercy, right? His guru's name is Vyasatirtha. That's what I remember. I hope I'm wrong, but I hope right or wrong, I don't know. Anyway, one day Kanakadas, I think Vyasatirtha, yeah, he was sitting with Kanakadas, by this time he is very famous now. Why? The Pujari was all beating Kanakadas, and Krishna reversed in the temple, that the window fell down. And Krishna gave darshan to Kanakadas. Kanakadas. Now people realized how great Kanakadas is. So Kanakadas was accepted by Vyastirtha as disciple. Everyone is listening?
Yes.
Yes, Prabhuji.
So then one day, Kanakadas, Vyastirtha asked, this Prabhu, when he does deity worship so nicely. A whole Udupi comes to see him. Will he go back to Godhead? No, my lord, he'll not go. Oh, really? He'll not go? That person was upset. He's like a head pujari. It's very performer. And Kanakadas, all right, this Prabhu, he gives nice classes. When he gives classes, enter Udupi. He's present to hear. His dissertation, the way he explains the truths. Amazing. Kanakadas, will he go back to Godhead? Kanakadas said, no, my lord, he will not. Who will not go? They're all upset. Finally, Vyasadeva said, sorry, one more. He does, wonderful, nice service and, um, arranging things, big donor, he collects funds and all. Does he go back to Godhead? No, my lord, he'll not. Then what they did, Kanakadas, we have a question for you. Will our Guru Maharaj go back to Godhead? Actually, Vyasadeva asked this question. Kanakadas, will I go back to Godhead? Kanakadas said, no, Guru Maharaj will not go back to Godhead. Then people became angry. And they were about to beat him up. He said, wait. Stop. Kanakadas, will you go back to Godhead? Kanakadas said, that famous thing. I don't know how many of you are seeing my hand. If I may go, I will go. I means what? A, B, C, D, F, G, H, I. A letter I. What is I? Ego, false ego, hankar. Before I leave this world, my ego goes away, then I'll go. Kanakadas didn't tell I'll go. What a personality. Yeah? Govinda Prabhu had this drama actually, So what we have to do? We have to sincerely serve devotees. We have to sincerely serve devotees. We have to sincerely serve devotees. When devotees come to temple, I should learn this. Pranashar Prabhu, my obeisances. Radha Bhavani, my obeisances. Vivi Chaitanya Prabhu, my obeisances. Vrinda Sundari Mataji, obeisances. Ujjwala Bhakti Mataji, my obeisances. Sukumari Radha Mataji, my obeisances. Sundar Prabhu, my obeisances. When they see, wow, so advanced, they are doing such wonderful service. I need their blessings. Jadu Thakur, actually Raghunath Das Goswami had an uncle by name Kalidas. He would go and give everyone some gift of some gift of fruits or whatever. And when they throw after eating it, sorry, what's his name? Kalidas would go and he will secretly eat those remnants. In eating the remnants, what was the consciousness? I am the most fallen. They are most advanced. One day he went to Jadu Thakur and he gave him mangoes. And Jadu Thakur said, "You are such an advanced soul. I know you belong to Govardhan and Hiran Majumdar, and you came to me. No, 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 no. You are very advanced, Jadu Thakur." They talked about Krishna for some time, and he presented mangoes and he left. Jadu Thakur wife offered it to Krishna, gave it her husband. Jadu Thakur honored it. Mango means skins, you have to throw skins and seeds. She ate her husband's remnants. Jaduthakur is so advanced, husband, wife knew that. And what she did, she threw all the seeds and skins in the trash. Jaduthakur, Kalidas was hiding. And he came and he ate, he started sucking. Because this was Maha Prasad, eaten by Krishna and Jaduthakur and his wife. Wow. He's not he's not tasting the mango juice. He's tasting Krishna Prema. He's tasting Krishna Prema. Wow. Amazing. And he did this with every devotee in Bengal. When he came to Jagannath Puri, Lord Chaitanya never allowed anybody to even. Lord Chaitanya would come and wash his feet. And nobody was allowed to even drink it. But one day Lord Chaitanya was washing feet. Kalidas came and put his hand under the feet of Lord Chaitanya and he cupped his hands and he drank that water. Second time he drank the water. Third time he drank it. The fourth time Lord Chaitanya said, "That is enough." Devotees were shocked. Three times he drank Lord Chaitanya's foot wash. Wow, Haribol. Amazing. And one day Lord Chaitanya ate remnants and who was waiting outside? Kalidas. Eagerly waiting for the remnants. Haribol. Then Lord Chaitanya told Govinda, give him. Lord Chaitanya gave his entire plate, give it to him. Why? Lord Chaitanya told us, I am the Shivananda Sen, I am the family, I belong to the family of Shivananda Sen. Because he did wonderful service. He would work 6 months, that money, entire money, he would utilize to serve devotees, 400 devotees, he would take them to Bengal. He would sponsor their breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And the accommodations, not only he would sponsor as a donor, but he would also work 6 months. And he would take them to Puri, bring them all, and stay there in the Puri for 4 months and take them back. Haribol. Lord Chaitanya, so you don't need to be a speaker, you don't need to be a big preacher, singer. Whichever you are good at, do it. Amazing, amazing, amazing. If we all have this mood, I am fallen, you're advanced. I need your association. Then Atula Daita Samanta, they will drive away this dog eating prostitute and her wife, her husband, her lover, deceit. Rather than being so depressed, have all these bad qualities, run. Actually, one time Krishna Kumar said, Prabhu said, Prabhuji, this church there, what is that? Seventh-day Advent, something he said. They build one church every day. So by next year, they might have built 365 churches. Wow. Why can't I do that? Not for the name, for Krishna's name. The book distribution, somebody is doing it. Why can't I do that? Why don't I stop speaking ill, prajalpa? Why don't I stop criticizing others? And work for the pleasure of devotees. Then I'll experience this by their grace. When devotees are happy by their grace, I will be able to drive away. On my own, I cannot. What do you think? Sundar Prabhu, you raised your hand. What do you want? Prabhuji?
Hare Krishna.
Yes. Yes.
Prabhuji, just I thought of asking last week, I could not. I know you mentioned about a desire for honor, desire for prestige, and so on. That's like it's like a dog eating woman kind of thing. That's kind of mentality. But the thing is, when someone, especially in my case, and someone glorifies me, and it tends to create like 10 people glorifies me on certain occasions, it tend to create a desire for me, okay, looks like I'm really great. 10 people are glorifying me and so on, That's like a catch-22, isn't it, Prabhuji? I mean, if someone does it sincerely, but it creates a desire on my side, it's like creating, anarthas in myself. How do you rationalize this thing, Prabhuji?
One time His Holiness Radhanath Swami said, if devotees don't glorify, they will fall down. If you take it, that glorification, you will fall down. He said that.
Hare Krishna.
If I don't glorify you for what I do, I become envious of you. But if I genuinely glorify, and sir, wow, Krishna is very happy. He is glorifying this devotee. It's amazing. He's appreciating, he's not envious. But his devotee who is glorified, he takes, of course, I did it. No one has any role. Prabhupada doesn't have role. My spiritual master doesn't have any role. Senior devotees don't have role. I did it, and it's all right. Krishna says, keep it with you. And this is the statement he made. If we don't glorify you, we will fall down. If you take that glorification, you will fall down. I think that answers, right? So actually, what is that? We are finishing this nectar of, I'm sorry, Manah section for a few weeks. And I'm sure we are all liking it. So rather than we need to serve devotees, and that's what the topic for next week. And I have to go right now, for I have one more class. Thank you very much. And serve the devotees. Okay, and for diligently you work. You're doing garland seva, perfect. You're doing devotee shiva, perfect. You're raising funds, perfect. You're giving class, perfect. You're cleaning the pots, perfect. You're sweeping the temple floor, perfect. Whatever you're doing, do it perfectly for the pleasure of Guru and Krishna. I don't want anything. All glories to Prabhupada means I don't want any glory. Something wonderful happened, it is their glory. Because without Paramatma, that 18th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, without Paramatma's sanction, nothing happens. How many of you are understanding? Then with this mood, I'll try my best. When materialists are so attached to name and fame and money, how much should we attach it to Krishna, and how much should we endure 10 times more than that? Because pure motive has million times more, pure motive is million times more powerful than impure motives. One person I mentioned in my book, 8 hours he worked in the morning and he created a square a day. 8 hours he worked in the afternoon and he created PayPal. Two are both $1 billion companies. I said, wow. Even though it is materialistic, I love this example. Amazing. This Prabhu is working very hard. Materialistic, unfortunately, sad. What is the use? Not even a dollar will come with you anyway. But the moral is, let us work hard for Krishna. My last point, to the best of your ability. We are not fanatics. We should not push ourselves. Sincerity in whatever we do. Sincerity. Today, not even one person knew. These people who died in the flight when they were celebrating New Year, Happy New Year, Happy New Year, fully drunk and enjoying. 30 days they're going to be no more. And all the people, Hollywood stars, when they were enjoying New Year, Happy New Year, not even one person knew in 15 days to come, their all houses will be burnt and they'll be homeless. Not that it is true for themselves, it's true for us also. Let us become sincerely Krishna conscious, work for the glory of Guru and Krishna, serve the devotees and wait for Krishna's grace. How to get Krishna's Daita, Atula Daita Samanta, how to please them, how to please Krishna's devotee so that we will be able to drive. So Krishna will drive, we cannot drive. We'll discuss that for next week. I'm sorry, a little late, but we'll continue next week. My obeisances. I want to add one more line actually. I mean, I'm really honest. I'm very proud of everyone. So everyone is very young, much younger than me, but you all have your ocean of good qualities in the service. Some people are in the altar doing service, some people in the cooking, some people are helping. Everywhere. So, wow, so impressed. In fact, that sometimes pushes me to go forward. So likewise, we should push each other and continue together. Then something amazing will happen for the pleasure of Krishna. What is something amazing? This dog-eating prostitute will leave our heart along with her lover. Then Bhakti Dev will soon enter in our heart. We didn't have to wait for the last day. That is the hope though. Hare Krishna. Thank you.